So let's return to the main activity Java to complete the application. So now we should create a question object from the questions class. And we can define the answer, the score of the user. I'll update the questions depending on the length of the question. So I'll create the integer that will keep the length of the questions. So let's create a variable to randomly update the questions with the random class. And as you can see, it's imported here. Now to update the questions, I'll call the method here, and I also need to create a method for this. So let's create it here. You can set the text to be displayed in the text view either when declaring it in your layout file or by using its setText method. So I set the text for all answers and questions. Okay, so I guess here now I missed something. Yes, here I should have created a new random instance. Okay, great. So let's complete the listener methods. So we must write a conditional statement here to check the correctness of the answer. And if the answer is true, the score must be increased. If the answer is false, then we need a method to finish the game. So we'll create the last method, game over, for that purpose. So when the game is over, an alert will appear thanks to the alert dialog builder. And we'll set a message for this alert that will also display the score. So let's say there's going to be two options on this alert dialog. We'll create a positive button for the user who wants to continue the game. The dialog interface on Click Listener is used to allow the creator of a dialog to run some code when an item on the dialog is clicked. And the start activity method starts an instance of the display message activity that's specified by the intent. So next, we'll need to create the intent. The intent represents an app's intent to do something, right? So get application context will return the context for the entire application. And if the game is over and the user may want to exit, we'll set a negative button for this, and it will finish the game and exit. And then finally, we need to create an alert dialog object and call it with a show method to display the screen. So now let's complete all the methods for each answer. Just copy this part and paste for every method of the answers. And don't forget to change the number of the answers. All right, so actually, it's a very simple project, but the project is complete now. But before running the app, you should select an emulator that you created before. All right, so let's start the app. And now Android Studio is installing the app on the AVD, and see how it starts the emulator. All right, so let's try out the game. Well, look at that. It's working as expected. But I'll tell you, let's delete the hard-coded text view that's displayed first before getting the score. So to do that, I want to go to the design section, delete the default text for the score, and let's run the app again. All right, great. Now, you can, of course, change the UI for a much better view or extend the capabilities of the app if you want to, but this is what we're going to use heretofore.